Hi, welcome to another episode of Daddy's Garage with me and Blakely. Today, we've got a dog bowl, we've got a light jar, we've got paint, we've got solo cups, we've got RC cars, and all kinds of cool stuff to work with. So, today, we're going to be making a cool lamp for the kids' room. Start off with, Blakely is going to be taking her paint and painting this globe. And we'll go step by step on exactly how we make the lamp out of nothing but leftover junk. All right, so what we've got here, we've got our lamp base, just like a $5 from Home Depot, a leftover dog bowl that the dogs no longer use, made of stainless steel. Just got a piece of PVC pipe here. It's kind of an adapter to sit down here. Put this on top, that way we can run our wiring exactly like we want to do it. Using some E6000 epoxy, this stuff is very easy to use, sets up on its own, and has a fairly high resistance to heat. So our light bulb won't be doing any kind of melting or anything like that. I intend to make this the base of our lamp, where we will fill it up with rocks and something cool, maybe some toys and stuff. We're going to run our wiring right through the middle here, and we're going to attempt to do something we've never done before. We're going to attempt to drill glass. Never seen it done. I'm sure it can be done. We're about to find out right here on Daddy's Garage. Let's check in on Blakely. How's Blakely doing right now?
Good.
How you coming along with your paint?
It's doing good.
We're going to use some wild yellow and oranges and cool looking colors to shine all over the walls.
Yep.
All right. We're also going to be as smart as possible anytime that we're doing something crazy like this. We're going to be wearing gloves and safety glasses. That way, if the jar breaks, then nobody gets hurt, especially Daddy. All right, so we found out that drilling does not work unless you've got some pretty expensive bits and things. We're just using a basic carbide bit here. But I did find out that if you use a Dremel tool like that, non-ferrous bit in it, high speed, it will buzz a hole in the glass. However, I got a little carried away. You notice I made a crack here in it. So we're going to grab another mason jar and start over and retry it without drilling it and just see how it happens here. Here we are back again at Daddy's Garage. As I told you, I was not able to drill the hole, but I was able to bore that hole right there with a die grinder. So what I'm going to do now, before Blakely gets through with her side of the project, I'm going to take this off. That way it ensures no cracks. Glass is not a conductor, so when I run my wires through here, it cannot short out and cause an issue. See here, on our dog bowl, we've got our hole drilled here, we've got our hole drilled here, and once we mount this in here, before we start gluing stuff together, that's going to be our junction box for our wiring. So here's where we stand so far. We've got our jar, we got our wire running through it. Here's the rest of our parts. Let's assemble it and we'll get back at it. All right, so we've got our glue down and everything's in order to be put down in place. Bakes, what's going on?
We are going to take a break from gluing and letting the glue dry. And
that's right. We're going to take a break. We've got our glue down. As you can see, our components are glued down. It's going to take probably a good 30 minutes for it to dry. So we're going to take a break and have some fun. What kind of things are we looking for?
We're looking for something that is heavy to hold the...
Something that is heavy.
That is...
Let's see here. Nothing in there. Ah, Dad's got a bunch.
And it's greasy.
It's greasy? There you go. Set it down on there. Hey, that was cheating. I saw that. Saw that.
I done it twice.
In your face! 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 Alright, let's see how you do with foosball. Players ready? Ha! In your face. In your face. So, wait.
Daddy, I'm a bunny.
What?
Dada, you
What?
crazy, 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 crazy loon.
Alright, so here we are. I've got Miss B here. We've got our lamp. The glue is mostly dry. She's crunching on her Doritos, and she has brought me some of her favorite smaller things that she really doesn't use anymore, but evidently look cool. What we're gonna do, we're gonna remove the lid here after it's glued, and we're gonna drop her items into the jar. Here we have her globe. We went ahead and added a few translucent spray paint hits to it, as well as other kind of paint. All right, as you can see, B is still eating her Doritos, and we've got the jar full of her favorite little things. How cool is that? And now we're going to go ahead and screw in our light bulb. Granted, it's only been about 30 minutes since we glued this, so the glue is not dry yet, so we're going to give it a shot.
How will the light bulb turn on?
Well, we plug it up. Ladies and gentlemen, our finished product. We're going to plug this bad boy up and see if it works, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's going to?
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a shot. Think it's going to work?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm sure.
All right, let's try it. Here goes nothing, guys. We're going to give it a shot with the lights on first. Ah, there it is. Now let's have a look, see how it looks when it's dark. Here it is. The Blakely glow lamp. What do you think of that? Yeah. What do you think of it, Bailey? What do
Is
you-
it bright? It's bright. Yeah, it's bright.
Join us next time to see what we build next on Daddy's Garage.